Okay, welcome to session 12. Yes, it is 12.
Holy shit.
It's probably been a week for everybody on YouTube, but it's actually been a month for us, because I was ill and I had to cancel the last session. But, we are missing 2 players. Hopefully they'll turn up by the midpoint and we'll get them in. But without further ado, we might as well just get into it. So, because it's been a month, everybody tell me what happened last time so I can remember. Earn your hero points.
Things happened.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all we need to know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I have no idea what's going on.
They're all kind of bloody.
Well, we started
Rory started a fight.
That, yeah.
That was the one before.
I know, I'm just saying. Because it was the end of that we started.
Right.
Yeah.
You were dragging his body off into the woods.
Yes. That's when you came back in.
Yeah.
But you had that first half of the session where you weren't there. So yeah, we were all debating on what we were going to do with them and everything like that. Dubar realised what was actually sort of going on after punching him in the face, and I've now realised as well that it wasn't a self-defense thing, it was a something else. So we were trying to work out what to do with the bodies and things like that, because we weren't sure whether or not to take them back or to just deal with them here or what. Then
and you got thrown across the bar by a dead body.
I did.
I a dead body.
Because I tried to pick up said dead body. And I have a strength of -2, so I got flung across the...
It's like that scene in the Goonies where Chunk gets that dead body fall on him in the freezer.
It just keeps falling on him, it can't get away.
A little bit.
So yeah, we spent the first half just dealing with the aftermath of the fight. They've taken the lucky guy, I've forgotten his name, to, I believe, to be questioned, find out what was going on. Because we persuaded the guards to look into him. I think it was something along those lines.
Close.
Yeah.
It was the rogue, wasn't it, Zinsa, that got taken away? Because she was unconscious.
There was 2 of them get taken
Yeah.
away. Neville the Lucky and the Rogue
That's
got took away. But they were arrested for basically causing an affray.
Yeah.
Because we had nothing to do with that.
Of course.
Which we politely explained to the bailiff, and the bailiff was like, fine, help us out, we'll let you off.
She technically murdered me unprovoked. Because it wasn't her fight.
And then we wound up talking to the farmer. Well, we camped outside, and then we went to go and talk to the farmer dude the next morning.
No, it's still the same day.
Was that?
Yeah, you've not had
Yeah.
a long rush yet.
Oh,
I remember doing something. I remember going to an alchemist shop and coming across smoke powder and buying it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nice.
Because, trusting me with explosives is gonna go great.
Hey, Maeve will back you up.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
great.
wait until she gets fireball, and then it'd be like fireball and smoke powder in a barrel.
Oh, God.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Kentucky Fried Orc.
Well, we found out that the farmer, we may have ever so slightly murdered his nephew, because Darden
Yep.
was his nephew, which we slightly neglected to mention. And then we hid our cart in the bush so he wouldn't see.
His body's still on there.
Yeah.
Then we followed the tracks, and we found all the cows, that they were tied down, and there were what appeared to be goblinoids and orcs sleeping around the cows, and then we sent Maeve sent her weasel friend in to like check if they were alive or dead. We couldn't tell.
Which took him way too much effort to figure out, yeah.
Yeah, he was going up to them like pushing her cheeks together, like that.
Hello. Are you alright?
Like, opening their eyes like that with his little paws.
I'm pretty sure Nick only gave it to us because he felt sorry for us at that point.
Yeah, she did actually hero point it, so even though she only got a 2 on the hero point, I was like, you've hero pointed it, I'm going to tell you what it is. But he was so funny.
It seems like Darden was up to his usual day tricks, and I felt a little bit less sorry for him at that point.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You did rose oil Darden, though he's not rotting.
That's right.
You've got a few doses of that left. What else was there? Yeah, so you the two
I got
people.
the evidence from the cart as well.
Yeah, you collected all the evidence from the car. You've looted Darden's body. Not any of you particularly, but Darden's body was looted, and you got some evidence from Darden's body. You the bailiff of the village. He has basically accepted the fact that you're not responsible for the deaths because the fight went lethal when it shouldn't have gone lethal. It was just a bar fight that got out of hand and it went lethal, so he's not blaming you guys, but he's also said that you can't stay in the village overnight.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I think you were getting confused about camping. But yeah, that bar fight and everything happened, and by 10:30 in the morning.
Oh wow!
So,
Over breakfast.
pretty much. Then you went up to see the farmer, about the cows that were missing. The barmaid did actually give you something to look for, because her locket was stolen in an orc raid, and she believed that it's the same group that's been responsible for the cattle going missing. Yeah, you found out he was Darden's uncle, and then we ended the session when you came across the orcs in the field with the cattle tied down, and obviously you found out that there are some of them that are dead. They're all missing the right ears, even the dead ones. But there's 4 of them that are still alive. There's a goblin that's still alive, 2 orcs, and there's a 3rd orc which looks more like a bit of a warband leader or something like that. They're all still alive, and they've got that weird eye tattoo on the forehead, which
is from the dagger.
Which is from the dagger.
That Callista's got at the moment.
Excuse me. Yeah, she's got it and she attuned to it, and I told her about the curse, even though I shouldn't have told her about the curse until she'd used it. But never mind.
I kind of thought that at the time, but I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, I was just trying. I was, reading through the notes, and I missed that bit. So, and I wouldn't mind, but I wrote the damn thing.
I have to momentarily go because my 2-year-old is playing up.
That's fine.
That's okay.
I need to go support my wife in the effort to get to bed.
Ooh.
Good luck.
Good luck.
She's in trouble now. Daddy's coming. Right. Obviously, Rory's going to be back in a few minutes. What would you guys like to do, knowing what you know now?
Rory zoned out.
Are these orcs a threat?
They're always
They're all
they're not.
dead or asleep at the moment.
If you look on the screen, it's actually got the skulls over the ones that are specifically dead, if I remember correctly from last
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
It's 4 that are
The ones
asleep.
that are awake. Well, not awake, but alive.
They're alive.
That's the warband leader, isn't it, in this one?
Yeah.
Potentially unconscious.
It is Dara.
And this is close to the village, is it?
It was a couple of miles west, wasn't it? Or
Yeah,
south,
you had to
sorry.
walk out of the village for like an hour or so, following the tracks before you came across these guys. So it's not too close to the village, but you do have a standing bounty on all orcs, and the bailiff of the village specifically asked you to help out with the orc menace because basically the Tuskbreakers are either dead or in prison. and that's what they were doing.
So this is probably something that they've done the previous couple of days, maybe. Cool.
I'm also wondering if that one is the one that got mentioned in that letter we picked up in the cabins. War Chief Cram, I think it was. I'm wondering whether that's that guy.
But just as a thing, you know, these guys are close to a town. This is out of character, by the way. These guys are close to a town. They are going around raiding places. I don't personally think we need to keep them alive anymore. We've got a goblin in the stocks, for want of a better word.
I do think we should question that one, not suggesting we keep them alive permanently, but...
Well... Yeah, you're getting my point. I don't actually think we need to keep these guys alive. That's me as a player, not as a character.
I'm gonna waltz up to them.
Right, okay.
Yeah, sounds like a solid plan.
Compose the game. You're not in initiative order or anything, so
Okay.
go for it. You might want to move Dara away.
Okay.
I'm gonna waltz
The
across
attempted movement collides with at least one wall.
Does it?
Apparently.
Yeah. Let me just check.
Dara hits an invisible wall.
Pretty much.
I mean, we've figured out he's partially
Oh, it's-
blind, so he's probably walked into a rock.
Oh, there's no walls though. That's weird. Where is it?
One sec. Sarah's just messaged in general, has everyone died?
Hi, I think I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. Sorry, I
It
just
just
noticed.
froze. Everything
Oh,
froze, and it just came up with problems with cameras for everyone else. I was like, oh,
Oh, weird.
yeah,
Sounds like you just lost internet or something.
maybe
Where-
the weather.
Where do you want Dara moving?
I'm just checking something because it's like I've got a giant bubble around me. It's weird. So, like from myself, measurement tools. There we go. From me all the way out to 60 feet, I've got like a very, very, very tiny light spot. So when I move, I can see this thing move. And it's like Dara's not allowed to go into that range.
I think, as I noticed it when I was doing the setup, that some of the because when I was placing some NPC tokens, they got that as well, even on a daylight map. So I think Foundry may have updated the lighting or something. But
Right, okay. Because
I can't actually see
there we
anything. So
I've been able to apparently game into my circle. But yeah, that's weird. Okay, I don't know if you can see it on yours, but there is actually a circle.
Yeah.
I
think that's your vision range.
That's fine.
As I waltz up to the orcs, I'll have a look at them to see if they're unconscious. Check for wounds and stuff like that. How do they look?
Right. Okay. Give me. If you're checking specifically for wounds, give me a medicine check.
Okay. Cool. Gonna roll in Foundry. Hey, whopping 7.
7 total. Right. Okay. Well, there are some things that are obvious. They are missing the right hand ears. But you already kind of knew that from Dara's whopping 2 on. Other than that, there are signs of them. You can't really see any visible wounds, but there are signs that they have been in a bit of a fight.
Oh, okay.
So they've not gone down easy, but they are currently unconscious.
So there's no like blood stains on them or anything apart from their ear.
With a 7, not that you can see, unfortunately.
Okay.
They're not just lying on their back either. They're kind of slumped over, so you don't. You'd probably have to risk
Right.
moving them, but you don't know. Well, I suppose you could try, but you might get the idea. They could wake up if you're not careful.
Mhm.
Fine. I'll just grab one by
Yeah.
the shoulder and roll, like, fling him over.
We
Which one?
have woke up one of these guys, well, not specifically one of these guys, but we've woke some guys like this up in the past by hitting them. So
Which one would you like to roll over?
The one to my right.
Oh, this guy here.
Yeah.
Alright, are you doing this? Are you trying to gently roll him over? Or are you just flinging him?
No. Roll him over.
Right, okay. 1 second. Okay, as you roll him over, he flips onto his back. You can see that he has got a couple of stab wounds. There are some blood stains. They don't look too deep, but it looks like there has been a bit of a scuffle and he's been overpowered. But when he lands on his back, you hear it, and he starts like moving about a little bit, and you see his eyes flicker open.
I take my... What weapons have I got on me?
Two bars
A
for
few.
every
My
weapon.
long sword. Grab my... unsheath my long sword. And just, like, point it to his throat whilst I'm stood up. Stand on his chest.
Ooh,
While
okay.
Dubar's doing this, can I simultaneously just slit that one's throat with my dagger?
Which one,
Just
sorry?
straight up. The one next to me.
Oh, the one next to you. Yeah, I'll resolve that in 1 second. Give me an intimidation check. You can use your strength for this one, as you're being physical.
Cool. Let me roll. A 4. Critical fail.
Yeah, it's a check though, so there's no critical fail, but it's still a 4. So, let me see, is he intimidated? No, he's not. Right, I'll come back to you in a second.
Okay.
Right. Venera, give me... I'm not going to get you to roll to hit or anything like that, but what I want you to do is give me a dexterity check. Let's see how quickly and neatly you can do this. You can make it a sleight of hand if you want.
I think that doesn't make a difference to me. So 11?
11, okay. Let's see. Right. So as you go to slit this unconscious orc's throat, you get the knife just before... Oh, your dagger, I suppose. Are you using a dagger?
Dagger, yeah.
Yeah, just before his jugular, you stick it in, and his eyes flick wide open. He stares at you just as you drag the knife right across your dagger right across his throat. He has a split second to realise that this is the end, as blood just gushes out and comes out of his mouth, and he chokes to death on his own blood. Okay, Duba.
Yes.
I am gonna need you to roll me some initiative, please.
Oh, okay.
If anybody wants to get involved in this fight, you can roll initiative also.
I'm there, so I will.
I'll put myself into initiative,
wait.
but I don't know what, if anything, I'll be doing. Yeah, that
Yep.
sounds about right.
Ditto!
Hold on one second.
Whoa, not 20, so 23 for me.
Me too. I got a nat 20 as well.
I can't.
Nice.
Holy crap, okay. Write these down.
I got 12.
Click, 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 click.
Oh.
If it helps, I have a 3.
Woohoo! Love it.
Mavi got a 3, Duba got a nat 20.
Marvy?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like that.
You got a nat 20, what was your total?
It's 21.
21. I do something special with nat 20s on the initiative. Right, Venera?
Nat 20, 23 total.
Orky boy got a 5.
Yay, good for me.
It's not going to be a big deal, this, so I'm not going to bother rolling initiative for everybody else at the moment, unless it turns into a big deal.
Of course it will turn into a big deal. It's us.
Ooh.
Right, okay, so those of you that got a nat 20, which is 2 of you, I normally let whoever, when you get a nat 20, pick where you want to be in the initiative order. So you don't necessarily have to go first, you can go after somebody, or you can go last, or you can go wherever you want. So at the moment, it would be Vanera, then Dubar, then Lilith, then the Orc, then Maeve.
Could I go first?
Yeah, I want to go second, so that works.
Oh
Initiative.
dear.
Yeah, we're doing a bit of initiative because Dubar's woke an Orc up. There's only one at the moment, so
I killed one.
it's up to you whether you want to get involved in this.
Yes. Interesting.
I'm currently like just. I've got one foot on the orc's chest, and I've got my longsword, the tip of my longsword pressed up against his neck.
Yeah, it could be very short, this.
Yeah.
Shall we put a skull on this one, Nick?
Oh yeah, he's dead, yeah. Of course. So, do you want to just stand by and watch, or do you want to get involved in case it gets a bit bigger? I'm keeping
would like-
Nameless and Callista out of this for now.
Yeah, I would like to. Did Venera just walk up and walk up to the orc and murder it?
Yeah, and then Dubar flip this orc over right here, and Dubar walk it up.
Well done.
I want to get in between Venera and the orc that's still alive.
Right, you can move up before initiative because everybody else moved.
Yeah.
You were out of the room. Oh.
Where am I?
Bottom
Down
corner.
here. Same goes for Lilith, actually. You don't have to start there.
Hang on.
Would it be better if I turn the grid on?
Which orc's awake? This one or this one?
The one right
The
in
one to
front of you. Yeah.
my right.
Well,
See the grid a bit. Yeah. So this guy is awake.
could be there.
Okay.
Right. Would you, if you want to roll initiative for me, then
Okay.
do it manually.
Oh, there's no encounter. Yeah, that's what I mean by do it manual. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, I did that as well. Like, what?
11.
Right, okay. So
I got a 3.
you will be going after Lilith, but Dubar and Venera are going first. I'm not going to play any combat music. There's not much point. I can see this lasting about 10 seconds. But yeah, so
That's still 2 rounds.
I mean 10 seconds in real time, not 10 seconds in game time. But yeah, the reason it's gone into initiative is Dubar flipped him over. He woke up. Dubar stepped on top of him. He did an intimidation check and got a nat 1, so he got a 4 on his intimidation, and the orc wasn't impressed, even though he's basically threatening his life. Right, okay, so Dubar, what do you want to do?
I'll just shake my head and just drive my sword into his throat.
Okay, he is prone, so make an attack with advantage.
Attack with advantage. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
You doing one or two-handed if you're using your longsword?
Oh well, I'll do it two-handed. Put one hand on the handle and the over the hilt.
Anyway.
I have a 21.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Give me some damage.
Do I get my special one?
Yeah, you've got an ally within 5 feet, so absolutely.
Fantastic. So, 8 on the normal, and what could you remind me what it is for the other?
At your
Someone
level, I
play
think it's
this.
1d6.
1d6, okay. I think
Row?
just have it. No, maybe. There we go. There we go, another 6.
Yeah. You want to make that private if you don't want anybody to know what it is.
Oh well.
Yeah, you murderize this guy. What do you want? How do you want to do it?
Drive my sword in, and then just like a cheeky little nick to sever his spine.
Wow.
Absolutely. So you drive your sword in, nick his spine, and you just. You're so deft at using your weapon. The guy here who's still unconscious next to you doesn't even register it. He's still asleep. Okay, so technically that's the end of the initiative order. I told you to take 5 seconds, but you never know. You could have critically failed that attack and he might have got up.
That would have been hilarious.
To Zubar, can I just look at the third one and say, can I suggest we tie that one up before we wake him up?
I look at you and look at the orc and go, yes. He looked like the leader. Good idea.
Which rope we got left? Because we keep using it rope.
Yeah, you do. You left some orcs tied up already, so somebody's used the rope and not got it back yet.
I replaced mine after I dumped it in an acid bath.
I've got 50 feet, so yeah. I will use still my rope. Time up.
Right. Are you doing the tie-in?
Yes, I am. Is he lying on his face? Who's this little dude at the top?
He's a goblin.
Oh, is he?
He's a goblin, but he's got armor on, unlike the other
Like
goblins.
a special goblin.
Could be.
Okay. Rory, deal with the little one.
I need to be
can I...
I think I've got a cat wanting to go out.
Rory looks astounded that we're just going around murdering sleeping sentient beings.
No. Tie him up. Don't kill him.
Alright.
Not yet.
Am I able to help with the tying up in both instances?
On both of them, if you do one at a time, absolutely. Unless whoever's got the highest dexterity might be better off at actually tying them up and the other person helping.
I've got a +3. Don't know what you guys have got going on.
It's a Maeve.
I think I've got +2.
I've got +1 on my dex.
Right, so shall I tie both of them up with you guys helping then?
Yeah.
Be a
Yes,
sleight of
that's good.
hand check. This isn't to actually tie the knots, this is to whether you wake them up while you're doing it.
Okay. So we'll go for the orc leader first then.
Sure.
And is it advantage because I've got help, is that right?
Yes.
So that's 22 for the orc leader.
Yeah, he's fine. You wrap him up good and he's still snoring away.
And dirty 20 for the goblin.
Yeah, he's good too. The only way he was going to beat that was with a natural 20. And he didn't. These dice that Faye give me are cursed. Just... I hear in the background then just go, yay! Right, yeah, you tied them both up. They're both still unconscious.
Can I kick the orc leader in the ribs?
Yeah. Make an unarmed strike. You don't roll for it, but you don't get anything special, do you? Is it like, what's your damage on it?
3.
3.
Yep.
I'm back.
Hello, back.
That's bad.
Shall I turn around?
I'm just going to explain to the guys on YouTube, because I'm altering hit points on these guys. I forgot to alter the hit points before this encounter, because they have actually taken damage already. So people will be like watching it and going, well, she's just done 3 damage, why has he took that much off? It's like, because they were already damaged.
To be fair, I didn't actually realise that you'd got the DM screen. I don't know why. Never mind.
Whatever. Yeah, so,
Yeah.
You hit him and he's a bit groggy and he starts coming to. As he starts coming to, what's your perception? Your passive?
That's 14.
40. So as he starts coming to you do notice that ever so slightly that eye on his forehead starts to fade. It's very, very slight though.
So it's wearing off.
And he sort of like starts struggling, and he's going to make a strength check to try and break through the rope as he's waking up. And he's going to use his athletics. Now, let's... Tell you what, Dubar, give me a athletics check with advantage, and that's going to be his DC.
Athletics check with advantage.
Yeah, let's say that you're the strongest and you tied him up.
Okay, 27 with
27, right, okay.
Oh.
You've used 50 feet of rope on this guy and tied him up tight, so let's see if he can break it, try and break out of it. So that's the first thing he's going to do. This guy looks mean. And with a 5, he's not going to... Oh, yeah. Well done on your 27, by the way, and that's 2 more. And 1 for Venera.
Yeah, 2 for me.
Just tracking these because you're well on your way to earning a feat here. Right.
What, for all the natural 20s? Ooh.
Yeah, it's a special feat that doesn't count towards the feats that you've put, so you'll actually end up, if you get them all, you'll end up with 6 instead of 5. Right.
It means it goes to OnlyFans.
Yeah, it goes to OnlyFans. Oh, so he starts coming around, and he's looking like he wants to kill you.
I say, calm down, big man. Put those tusks of yours away. You're in no position to fight here. We have the upper hand.
Treachery.
What is this about treachery? You come in raiding these poor village folk. What's so treacherous about that? You're just monsters.
You use magic, put me asleep. Then tie me up.
I didn't choose magic. Look at me.
You got the
Do you
wrong
think I could
barbarian.
cast a spell?
Oh, I don't know. Big man did it. You all look same to me.
Well, I am a big man after all,
I think Dubar's bigger.
but I'm bigger. That's what he said. Magic, you say? And when was this? Can you remember anything?
I don't know. We take the cattle, we were camping for night, and then they turn up. Group of people like you.
I see. Why would they just put you to sleep and cut your ear off? Instead of just slaughtering you like the animal that you are, for stealing cows?
Oh, I don't know, but when I find him, I kill him.
Of course you are. Tied up like that, you're as fool as he is.
Oh, you are big man whilst I'm tied up. Untie me, I show you who big.
That is clearly not going to happen. I will not fight you here whilst you're tied up. I'm not a coward, but I have no intention of untying you either.
You are craven like all those pink skins.
Oh, sure I am. I think we need to take you to the village, don't we?
You take me to village. I eat the village.
You eat the village, you say?
In Orcish, can I ask for his name?
Sure. As you speak in Orcish to him, his head snaps around to you. Eyes narrow in suspicion.
And so do mine.
And
You have heard me speak it once before, by the way.
Whoever.
Yeah, you
you
have, yeah. Whether you were actually at the session or not, I'm not
No,
sure.
you
but,
weren't.
No,
That's too bad.
Phil wasn't. It was Nameless and Venera that was interrogating one of the other orcs.
The one that I then murdered.
Yes, it was, because Nameless can also speak Orcish. Yeah, so he turns to you and he goes,
What?
in Orcish,
Why you want to know my name?
I don't think you're in any position to ask questions. Answer.
You would learn soon enough. I am feared throughout this place.
Can I shoot him in the knee?
shoot him in the knee. I used to be an adventurer, and then I took an arrow to the knee.
And that's where the mythos comes from.
Absolutely. Yeah, make a shot. Now, technically, a ranged weapon. He's prone. It's actually at disadvantage.
Okie dokie, that's fine.
If you go point blank, I will negate it for this because it's more thematic. So, just make an attack roll.
24.
Oh yeah, that hits him. Very definitely. How much damage is it doing?
Yeah.
Don't kill him.
Oh, don't worry. You've got no chance of killing him with an arrow.
Yeah, fair enough.
Will Colossus Slayer apply because he's already damaged?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Try everything you've got at him. Trust me, you're not going to kill him.
17.
17 damage, right? Excellent. Pretty decent hit, actually, to the knee. In fact, if he does actually get out of this, I would give him an injury, so he's not going to be able to move very well. You blow his kneecap out as you, and he screams.
You are cowards! You fight me! Fight fair! Untie me!
I'll aim another arrow at his other knee and ask him again.
He spits in your direction, and there's a little bit of blood in his spit, and it's obviously like from an earlier injury. It's not anything that you've done.
It was fine. My name is Trom.
Trom. Trom.
I will thank him fairly sarcastically. Yes.
Wow.
Think you need to know anything else?
No, I don't need to know anything else. I think we take him and his little goblin friend back to the village. Give them proof that we've caught their leader. Of course, they might want him dead. Well, that's up to them then. Whether they want to hang them in the village square. But that's their choice.
I agree with Dobar.
when you actually say that, give him proof that we've caught the leader. The orc just starts laughing, and he starts animatedly laughing, and it gets louder and more vigorous until he just falls over. He's tied up, just falls over onto his side.
Kind of
who's your leader then?
With him. I'll let her like kneel over and go. What makes it so funny? Is it what I said?
You think Trom is leader? Trom just head of warband.
I see.
I
So
wouldn't
something
say he
else
looks
going
like
on.
a.
So he's too weak to be leader then.
Oh.
Trom not weak. Trom powerful, but leader. War Chief Crumb. He is big orc. More powerful than me.
War Chief Crumb, you say? And where can we find this War Chief Crumb?
Ha! War Chief Crumb find you.
Well, clearly, we're just offering to go up to him so he doesn't have to get off his throne of skulls.
What would happen to you
How you know he got thrown off Skull? You seen War Chief?
I've not seen him, but I just assume he has. He sounds like a very powerful war chief. If I was a war chief, I'd want to sit on a throne of skulls. Wouldn't you?
Every war chief, war band leader, dreams sit on throne of Skull.
Exactly. And so do I.
What would your
If I
war
was,
chief say if he found out that you'd been captured?
Oh, he come.
Wouldn't that affect your position?
I'm dead. Anyway. He come. When he come, all will tremble with his might.
How do you
I think we've heard
right?
enough. I'm gonna start dragging him towards the village. We can ask questions on the way.
The cows are still alive, correct? Or
Yes.
at least some of them.
They are tethered. That is kind of your mission, to get them.
Yes,
So
to bring
Yeah,
back.
and to
No,
pick
I
them
know,
up.
that's why.
I'll help herd up the cow.
Well,
Should we check any of these guys' pockets?
We could check them over, but probably
We
BB Flip kind of took everything, I imagine.
Someone said that there was a locket lost. Something about the raid, so I'd rather check in the pockets.
Go ahead, be my guest.
Right,
I'll
okay.
look in the grass as well.
Yeah,
Around.
so whoever's doing it, investigation check. You can
I'll
have
have
advantage
to do
because I'm
that.
assuming there's more than one of you doing it.
Yeah,
I'll use.
I have a plus
Who's
5.
doing the searching
I've got a plus 5, so.
for investigation? All right, I'll cast guidance on you.
Oh,
And so
thank
it
you.
begins.
What?
The guidance spam.
yay!
Hey, I don't use it for everything, and I'm. If that's guidance, find this locket. So you get +1.
13, 17, plus 5, 20. 17 plus 5 is 22, correct?
It's not. It's more than what you
Yes.
need.
Yes, I'm just. Good. Yeah, 22. Excuse me.
Right, yeah, okay. So you search around the area, including the dead orcs. The warband leader and the goblin have been tied up that well. You can't get into their pockets. Not unless you untie them. Between all the orcs, you find 70 silver pieces.
I loot.
You don't find any copper or any gold, but you do come across the locket on one of the goblins.
Lovely stuff.
Is somebody writing it down, or shall I do it?
Yes,
No, I've got
I
it.
have written it down.
You have written it down. Okay.
Yep.
Is
I
it in
think
the
2
pile?
people.
I've got it in my book at the minute.
Because we've got the
You can
ledger
pop
of
it.
the total heroes.
You can put it in there if you want, Rick.
All right. 70
yeah, by all
silver.
means.
Yeah.
Do we have a... Oh yeah, we do have a party loot, but... Yeah. Yeah,
70 silver.
I'm not Lenora in this game.
No, I wasn't implying anything.
Maeve barely knows what money is. Come on.
This is true.
It's like shiny thing. Pretty. Keep it.
Yeah.
That's 7 gold, right?
Yeah.
7. Oh, I thought it was 7. Oh, right.
So 200.
70 silver.
4
Yeah.
Is
gold.
7 gold.
Got 204 gold in the pilot now.
You're getting rich. I'm gonna have to get you robbed somewhere on the road.
Boo. Check for traps.
Right. So, you guys, is there anything else you want to do here before you start dragging the body?
Can we tie? I'm guessing that the cows are tethered to the ground at the moment.
Yes, they're all tethered. Like the orcs were trying to make a camp and they tied up all the cattle and tethered them.
There is one thing I would like to do. Sorry, you first.
Right, I want to try and either, if it's easy enough to do, I will hopefully try and halter the cows over to the wagon and tie them to the wagon to bring them back.
The wagon is about 1.5 miles away.
Right, okay. Well,
you left it when you met Darden's uncle and you hid it in some bushes. So they wouldn't find the body, remember?
no, that's fine. If we're able to bring them back with like makeshift halters. If not, somebody's going to have to go back and get the cart to tether them to the cart.
I have an idea. I've got 30 feet of rope left. Why don't we try and link them?
No, they've all got like a rope around the neck and the rope goes to the ground. It's not enough where one person could hold on to all 5 of them unless you somehow tie them all together and add a bit more rope.
Yeah, that's my idea.
Which 2 of us have the best animal handling?
I've got
Wisdom.
decent.
Charisma.
Animal
me.
handling is wisdom.
I have +3.
I have a +1.
I've got 1. I did the horses last time, so if that was maybe a fluke, but yeah, whoever's got better 1, I can help out.
I've got +3 animal handling.
I don't know what animals are, apparently.
Dubai just eats them. He's just looking at them cows and going, that's some mighty good protein right there.
Protein.
Someone holding Dubai back and you're like, no, we've got to take them back to town.
We're going to get Dubai a book to teach him how to read, and it's going to be A for aardvark.
all animals.
C for cougar.
P for protein.
A for protein.
Teach your barbarian how to read.
B for protein.
It should all just be different types of protein.
You just have all the pictures of the animal and be like, no, that's protein. That's
It's
protein.
not teaching me. It's not teaching me, it's just making me hungry.
That was dinner. This is breakfast.
Yeah, it's made of board, so he can't eat it.
This one too stringy.
No,
Not
to be
enough
fair,
meat.
Dubar's quite intelligent, so we've got
I
to give him
know.
that. Alright.
But he's illiterate, though, right? Isn't he illiterate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he's
I think you found
intelligent,
that out,
but-
didn't you?
I think Rory should teach him how to read.
Right, so I've got a +4 animal handling, and does Rory have a +3, did you say?
I have +3 animal handling, so you could probably do it better than me.
I was going to say, if there's 5 of them, it's going to take at least the 2 of us to get them back, unless we want to tie them together.
Right,
but
you
I'd
do
say,
it.
like... Okay.
Yeah, you do it. I'll help. I'll provide the 30-foot of rope.
Right. Give me a
I'll come and
survival
help
check.
too.
Whoever's tying them together, give me a survival check.
I've got +5
Oh, good.
survival.
Oh, okay, you do it. I can help.
Okay,
Okay.
advantage then.
$15?
Fairly decent. You think you've done a good job?
Yeah.
And then whoever's leading them can give me an animal handling check. And you can have this with advantage because you've got your party around you and they've all been tied
Okay.
up fairly well.
Shall I do that? Net 20 +4 or
I think you
8,
got
so I'll
this.
take the net 20.
Good.
Lots of
Well, I'm
natural
really good
20s
at that.
tonight.
You've doing 20 so far.
Yeah, you've got rid of all of your good rolls on
Yeah.
useless things that I
We're
do.
gonna get
Hey,
some
the cows
combat
are
now.
important. Leave me alone.
No, but it's the sort of thing that I do.
So that's Venera is based on this trip now is committed to the cows.
Yeah, she is the cow whisperer.
Committed to the cows.
Is anybody giving her a hand, or are you just gonna be like flitting backwards and forwards?
Which should be really, really funny, you know. A -2 strength carrot trying to lead a fully grown cow would be hilarious.
I know.
I expect Maeve to be riding one.
I'd be expecting Maeve to actually be, you know, face stepping between the cows on the back. Just flitting.
Like the
I want to
ride
ride all of them.
We need to get Lilith a Mastiff to ride on.
Oh dear.
I'm happy with that.
Right, okay. Who's taking care of the orc and the goblin then on the way back? I know
Not me.
Dubar said he's going to start dragging the orc.
I'll be dealing with
Maeve's
it.
got a little goblin going.
God.
I mean, Rory's not weak, so I could try and lift the goblin.
I love that you went, I'm not that weak.
Oh, we can get Nameless to do it, maybe.
Yeah? Nameless can do it?
Yeah, Nameless. Get Nameless.
Okay, so Nameless will take on the goblin. Dubar, you're going to start dragging this orc. I'm assuming you've left a little bit on the rope that you can use as a lead.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's not very... He can't walk very well because he's had his knee blown out on one side. So he keeps stumbling and he's grunting
Fireman's
and there's
left.
blood trailing. And I'm gonna see...
Does he survive?
He's bleeding quite heavily, but he's not really getting any weaker. And... yeah, he ends up falling over at one point and he can't get back up because of the way he's tied up. So what do you do with him?
Fireman lift.
Might be too big for me. Give him a go. No. I'll just walk up to him and pick him up. Come on, get onto your feet.
Would be easier if your elf didn't shoot my knee.
Well,
I mean, true.
that is true. But it's too late for that now, isn't it?
Alright, you're getting back up and your pace is a lot slower. Taking this guy, it's going to take you about 3 times longer to get back to the farm for these cows. I'm going to give Nameless a strength check on carrying that guy. It shouldn't be too bad, actually. Yeah, he's got that with a 21. Right. So you eventually, after, let's advance the time a little bit. Right, hour. So 1. Let's call it 2 hours to get back. So it's about 4:45 now. The sun's starting to dip. We're getting a little bit of the gold hues in the sky. When you finally arrive back at the Thatcher's farm with these cows. Giles is waiting for you as he sees you coming, approaching. He hears all the ruckus of the cows just coming over the hill, and a screaming orc. And he comes running over. He's repaired the fence in the meantime, unless you've been out. He's running over and he's like, "Oh, you found me cows, did you? Oh, that's such a great blessing. Right, if we can just bring them down to this field here." And he opens the gate. He ushers the cows in. He spends a few minutes looking them over and he eventually separates the best looking cow. And he comes back to you and says, "We're going to sacrifice that one to gods as a thank you for them sending you to help me. They only generally take half in sacrifice though, so if you want to join me for a bit of steak."
I'd love to join you for some tasty steak.
Hey, of course you will.
Would you have absolutely no need to sacrifice your cow for us?
No, but the gods demand their sacrifices.
Ithas does not demand your sacrifices.
No, but Julius does, unfortunately, and I think I should do it. I'm a pious man, and I don't like getting in trouble with the gods.
Well, if you are to do that, and we would be obliged to come and join you for dinner.
Yeah, we wouldn't want you to get in trouble with the gods on our account.
Why would you get in trouble with your god?
Do you know Julius?
No.
No.
He can be
Paxton,
merciful,
no.
but he can also be very the opposite.
So mean.
That's
We don't
Weird.
like to call him mean. He's not mean. He's just. He's just and wise and fair, and he judges everybody in a very wise and fair way. And he's like looking up at the sky as he's saying this.
Rory just mutters, mostly.
The gods are fickle.
Well, I'll get the sacrifice on, started and the altar set up. But it's gonna take me probably a couple of hours to sort this out, and it'll be a nice, lovely nighttime pyre when we send the burnt offerings up to the gods. But I have to ask, and he points towards the orc. He says, "Well, you're not going to be like inviting these. I don't want these guys coming to dinner."
Oh no! Although they would absolutely love to taste the produce of this fine cow. No, these animals have a different fate.
Right. Okay. Just don't bring them on the farm. Are you waiting here, or you got business back in the village?
We're going to go back to the village first.
Yeah.
Okay, just make your way back here, just ready for maybe 2 hours' time, and we should be ready, and we'll send up the burnt offering.
Perfect. We'll be back here in 2 hours.
Much obliged. And he starts scurrying off and making preparations, and you can see over near his farmhouse there is like a stack of wood already prepared for this pyre. You make your way back down the road towards the village. Do you stop to get your cart?
Yes.
Yes, I would say so.
Okay. Find your cart in the bud.
Are we showing the orc what's in the cart?
What's in the cart?
Yeah.
Darden's body.
Garden's
Garden.
body. The big guy who said put him to sleep.
Oh, I see.
I am imagining.
Why do we still have his body?
Because we're taking him back to Bridge City to be interred at his home.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because we don't want to get in even more trouble than we're probably already in.
Although, as a point, does anyone feel like telling this lovely farmer that we killed his nephew before we party with him? Putting it out there. I don't know. Just saying.
Oh, is
you
the,
might
is,
want
the
to know.
farmer, is the farmer that we've just been talking to?
That's his
His
uncle.
That's his uncle.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little awkward about now.
Yeah. The information you've got is Darden is actually from Bridge City. He's not from here, but this is Darden's.
See.
Well,
That's a
Darden's
little
fate
awkward.
isn't sealed yet.
Yeah, you've got a point. You could break his heart just to have him come back to life later.
Hmm.
Questions.
Well,
I don't
we
think
should
the
go
orc
back to the
needs.
village regardless.
I don't think the orc needs to see what's in the cart, though.
No, we just lead them slowly along by the carriage. Unless we let him sit on the back because his knee's broken.
Ah.
I
Okay.
don't want to slow down just in case we get, robbed.
Yeah, this is true. But it's one of those things of what if he sees under the blanket? I don't know if it's going to be a bad thing to show him. That
Only if he
killed him.
escapes, maybe. I don't know. It might actually get him to reveal information.
Let's hop him on the back. Let's try and hide the body from him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not slowing us down.
Just give me 1 second. I've got to make a roll here. Ooh, okay.
That's not ominous at all.
Oh, okay, so you get the orc on the back of the wagon? Is anybody sitting on the back of the wagon with the orc? Or are you just leaving him as a tied up bundle there?
I think someone should sit on the back.
If you trust the weird little gnome, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, go for it.
If you trust.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you sit on the back.
you're going to sit on the back of the wagon with this orc. Maeve puts the goblin on the back of the wagon as well. Because he's like... He's very silent about it, but you get the impression that he'll be damned if he's carrying this thing all the way back to the village.
Oh yeah.
Fucking stinks.
So he puts the goblin on the back of the cart, and now I need to do another roll because it's changed.
What's changed?
The situation has changed.
Um,
Right, okay. Lilith, give me a perception check.
Oh god. First off, let's look at my perception already. What was that? I got a nat 20, so 21.
Nice.
Wow, the nat 20s are coming.
What
You
is
guys are
with them?
lucky. You guys
I
are
don't
lucky.
know.
I don't know.
I don't know what's happening.
It's the night of the next
Don't
month.
know.
It's not luck when Ithas is around.
Oh.
Lilith, you notice after about 5 or 10 minutes of you trundling down the road back towards the village, you notice that the goblin's got a dagger in its hand and has actually been trying to surreptitiously cut through the ropes for quite a while, and he's nearly free. What do you do?
I kind of want to do this because I think it'll be funny, but can I slap said creature?
Sure.
And no.
Just random.
He's currently tied up, so he's be in the prone position, so you'll get advantage on the attack.
It's okay. Oh, this is going to be hilarious if it fails.
Non-lethal. Declare non-lethal.
Yes, non-lethal.
I don't think Lilith is going to kill it, even with a nat 20.
I think she was trying to knock it out. With this...
18!
18? That hit? Yeah, that hits. What's your unarmed strike?
Unarmed strike. Let's just get that up because...
It'll be 1 plus your strength.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a Maeve where you're actually going to heal him, it's okay.
Oh, unarmed. It doesn't say.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's 1 plus your strength mod.
Oh, where's my strength?
I can bring your sheet up. Let's have a quick look.
Yeah. Because I'm just like, what? Strength. Oh, my strength is like -2, isn't it?
Hey, minus 2 crew.
Unarmed strike. It does say you do 0 damage.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's not a -2.
No.
Right, okay, so you give it a good slap, and it sort of like looks at you as if to say, what was that?
Right. You're not
Do I
going to
hear
do
the
that.
slap?
Okay.
With
Hang on.
Lily's strength, you're going to have to give me a good, get a decent perception check to hear it, because if she's doing no damage, it's not really going to be that loud.
And to be fair as well, though, at the end of the day,
20?
turning around and slapping somebody around the face.
20. Okay.
You generally notice that.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Well, they're sat on the back of the cart, you see, which is obviously they're facing the opposite way. But if Rory's got a 20, was that a natural 20 or a dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. I'd say you'd notice it.
So, what's going on?
He has a knife.
Well, take it off him. Do you need some
I'm
help?
not going near him. I've just slapped him. He's going to kill me. Even with
He's
him
got
being
now
tied
3
up.
pieces of rope to cut through, and he's free. What are you gonna do?
He's free.
He's got three
Nearly.
loops of rope to cut through before he's free.
All right.
He's been carrying on doing it when all this has been going on.
Right, can I quickly react and grab his knife?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a. This will be a contested sleight of hand check.
While he does that, as an action, I will cast sleep on the two of them.
7.
Right, he got a natural 20, and he's got +2, so that's 22. So you try to get the knife off of him, but at this point, he's got basically his lower arms are free, and he can just he gets it out of your way before you can grab it. And then he goes to stand up, and then he's ready to do something. He's still got a couple of loops of rope around the top, and all this time, Trom he starts laughing. And he's like,
You're all meat. You're all going to die.
and what do you want to do?
I did say I wanted to cast sleep.
You want to cast sleep? Okay.
Yes.
I would also like to try and jump him and try to, be a nuisance.
Yep.
We'll
I'm going
see
to turn
if
around.
sleep
So I'm assuming I'm at the front. I'm going to turn around, leap up, and then try and dive for him.
13 points of hit points.
That has no effect on him.
So I will try and jump.
Was that a leveled spell?
It was.
Give me a d20 check, please, and then I'll resolve everybody else.
14.
You're fine. Right. Okay. So the people that are reacting quickly right now, I'm gonna let Dubar and Lilith react because Rory, you've kind of just reacted to what's going on. Who's driving the car?
No one now.
The one person with best animal handling, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll say me.
Okay. Right. So Dubar, you want to leap round and do what?
I'm just going to try and grapple him. Just leap into him.
All right. You're gonna try and grapple him.
Yeah.
He's small. And he's not fully free yet. Okay, so give me either an athletics or an acrobatics check, and it's obviously contested against his athletics acrobatics. I'm gonna give him a slight penalty to this because he's not fully free yet.
Okay. So I got 22.
Believe it or not, he also rolled a 15, but it doesn't come to 22.
Okay. Thank God for that.
So, you quickly weigh up what's going on with the slap from Lilith. Rory reacted to it, running round. Rory's obviously made a bit more noise than Lilith's feather slap.
I tried.
And Dubai, you come leaping over from the driver's seat into the back of the wagon, and instantly just grab this thing in a bear hug like this. And you've got it. This is.
And then I'm going to just like punch him and try and knock him out.
Right. Okay. You can make an unarmed strike with advantage.
Okay.
If you hit him, I don't know how much damage you actually do, but
probably won't be that much, to be honest, with advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a 23.
Yeah.
And I'll do 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. So 23, unarmed strike. I'd say straight into the temple. 4 damage. Yeah, I'd say you'd knock him out with that.
Okay.
With that's straight to the side of his head, and he's tiny. His head's probably the size of your fist.
I fucked up my sleep, but it's fine.
Okay.
I did 5d6s instead of 5d8.
Right. Can I take the dagger off him?
Whilst he's unconscious, yeah, absolutely.
And I would like to check his pockets.
Right, yeah, you can check his pockets now. Give me an investigation check.
See if he's got anything else.
Stashed. But we find the sending stone.
You wish.
12.
12. Okay. So as you start going through his armor, he has actually got like a. It's kind of like a hide armor on. You do find like about a day's worth of rations, but it's whether you want to touch them because you can't orc rations.
I fling him over the side.
No,
you
not the
find
13.
an additional 3 gold, 3 silver, and 14 copper on him.
3 gold. I'm just going to quickly note that down.
Yeah, I've written it down in my book.
Yep.
3 gold, 3 silver.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 copper.
14
3
copper.
Oh, 14.
copper.
I missed that.
Okay.
I thought you said 13.
Did I say
That's wrong.
13?
Is
I thought
that
it was
it?
14 because I rolled
I
it.
wrote 13, but it's fine.
I probably misspoke, but I did roll it. It's still on the dice, so it says 14.
Fair enough.
That's all you do. All you find, but you do as you're searching him. You see bits of his arms. You notice that funky hourglass-shaped tattoo on him.
Guys, look here, and I show the people who aren't driving. Recognize this?
Yes, I do.
We've
That's the
chatted
point.
before, haven't you?
This was
Can
the
I look over the look that we've still got for that tattoo I recognised a couple of sessions back?
You want to have a look over the orc? Sorry.
Yep.
He's still
driving.
conscious and he's very tied up.
Okay, I'll check him over at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Is the car still going?
Yeah, no one stopped yet.
I kind of assumed that I would have pulled it up when the
Okay, okay, yeah, let's say you've pulled up for a minute. You're not far off the village now. Is there something you wanted to do?
I'll search him over when we get him off the cart. I'll leave it for now.
Right. So let's retie the goblin up.
I'd like to, before we do that, grab the goblin and like show the tattoo to the orc and go, tell me, what does this mean?
He looks at you and goes, sign of chaos. Sign of a warband. May chaos reign.
He starts laughing.
And that's all it means?
What more do you want it to mean?
Well, does anyone else have this tattoo?
Lots of my warband have this tattoo.
I'm not talking about the warband. I'm not talking about you orcs and goblins. I'm talking about anyone else. Humans, maybe. Other races.
Maybe.
Come on,
Possible. Follower
It
of
is-
chaos.
follower of chaos. Come on, I know you know more.
Oh, make an intimidation check. You can use your strength again.
Okay. Intimidation of my strength.
You're not intimidated, so I can help.
Not very good.
To
at
be
this,
fair,
am I?
to be honest though, if you saw his stat block, it'd make sense why you're not intimidating.
Yeah.
he laughs at you. He goes,
Well, might know more, but that's for me to know, you to find out, ain't it?
I don't think we're going to
Do
get
we-
anything off this fool.
Do we have 10 more minutes before we get to the village?
well, currently you pulled up, so you can take 10 minutes. I'd say you're probably 10 minutes away from the village if you just set back off, but you're currently at the side of the road, so you've got as long as you want.
Venera, I think you might be able to help me out with something. I'm
Oh.
not sure. I'm going to start ritual casting Shadows Brought to Light.
Oh, okay. You have to remind me what that does.
A lot. Do you want me to read out the whole thing?
Yes, please do.
If a creature you designate within range fails a charisma saving throw, you cause the target's shadow to come to life and reveal one creature's most scandalous secrets. Some facts that the target would not want widely known. When casting the spell, you choose whether everyone present will hear the secret, in which case the shadow speaks loudly in a twisted version of the target's voice, or if the secret is whispered only to you, the shadow speaks in the target's native language. If the target does not have a scandalous secret or does not have a spoken language, the spell fails as if the creature's saving throw has succeeded. If the secret was spoken aloud, the target takes a -2 penalty to charisma checks involving anyone who was present when it was revealed. The penalty lasts until you finish a long rest. Ritual focus. You expend your ritual focus to the target has disadvantage. You don't
have a ritual focus.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so it's a singular scandalous secret.
Yeah, so it's going to be a 10-minute cast, but
Right, okay.
I think if I remember correctly, you said something along the lines of if other elves were helping.
Yeah, it gets more powerful because you've got like group casting on it.
Yeah.
It's any elven ritual caster, and Venera can do that.
That's why I'm asking Venera.
Well, that's up to Venera.
That's why I've asked her in game.
I prefer not to rely on such magic. I'd rather take out his other kneecaps, quite frankly.
Wow.
I'm sorry. You're on your own.
You want to
Do
do
you
it?
want me to come and hold your hand for you? I can help you out even though I detest magic.
You know what, Dubar? I love the enthusiasm. I'll take it.
What do I do? Do I punch him and then you cast a spell on him?
I need to be able to grab onto his shadow. So if you can try and keep him still for me, I suppose that'd
Holy
be
shit,
helpful.
okay, right. Are you doing this? Are you saying this in front of the arc?
It's gonna have to be, isn't it?
I look over to the arc and go, you heard her.
I want you to both
Going
make
to
an
try.
intimidation check. This isn't one person with advantage. I want you both to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me just a standard intimidation this time?
Yeah. So, well, it'll still be with your strength because
Okay.
that's your attribute when you're intimidating
Oh,
somebody.
actually, that's not bad.
Oh dear.
Ooh, 20. A dirty 20.
I got a 17.
Holy shit. Maeve sounds menacing when she's talking about grabbing somebody's shadow and forcing it to talk. I'm going to make him do a charisma saving throw against your intimidation.
My spell save DC is only a 13.
No, it's against what you just rolled. His charisma is... Yeah, he failed that. His charisma's quite high, but when he rolls a 3, it's a non-starter.
So yeah,
He starts going, well, what you do? You no take my shadow, no.
Well, if you're not gonna talk to us, then we're gonna have to do something, aren't we?
Oh, what? No, take, no.
And I'll sit cross-legged next to him and start sort of like poking about around him.
Got straight in his shadow.
You got evil shaman in your group, you no say.
What can I say?
Oh, I'm not evil. I am chaos.
Oh shit. Right, give me another intimidation check. This time you can have advantage.
I'm gonna shuffle back. As far as I can on a cart. It's like, yep.
Do you want me to take a photo?
Did you get a natural 20?
I did!
Oh, bloody hell.
I thought it was about to stand up and walk off then.
So did I!
Okay, so as you say that, something within you grabs onto the wild magic in the area and your eyes just flare green as you say it.
Brilliant.
And you can see that he's visibly shaken. And he almost falls over onto the back of the cart to get away from you.
I'm
Awesome.
going to sort of like flick a finger at him, and he's going to hear in his head as a message. So you better start talking.
I'm going to roll a dice now to see how he's going to take what you've just done. Because it can go one of two ways. So number one, and I'll tell you what they are. In fact, I'm not going to roll a dice. I'm gonna flip my hell yeah, hell no, fuck no coin. Right. So he's either going to be intimidated or frightened of you, and he believes that you're going to kill him or do some sort of ritual shit on him and use his body to desecrate his body. Or secondly, he's going to believe exactly what you just said.
Oh, okay.
Right. So that was a fuck no, which it still works out for you, but it's not.
Yeah.
So he's quivering, and he starts speaking in his native language instead of common.
Mm-hmm.
And he says,
You are agents of chaos. I don't want... I can't... No rituals on me. What do you want to know?
I can't speak Orcish.
I will relay that to the others.
Nameless can speak Orcish.
yeah, Nameless can, but Nameless doesn't speak, so it's fine.
Yes. So I will do the relaying in this case.
Right, so have you told us what he's just said?
Yeah.
And I turn around and go, then you tell. Tell me everything about this tattoo.
Just 1 second. I have got Lauren is just telling me they've just got back, so I'm just saying we'll probably break soon because we're getting up to that sort of hour and a half point. Right, so you've asked him, tell him everything about this tattoo. So again, in Orcish, and you can see that he's trying to be as far away from Maeve as he can. He says,
This is symbol of chaos. Chaos reigns in orc tribes.
excuse me.
Chaos brought Cram power. Chaos will rule world. Many agents of chaos. Not just orc.
Excuse me. And you're gonna find out something really cool now.
Also, agents in city. Big city.
I look at him and say, Bridge City?
Big bridge, yes. We plan with them.
And who are these agents of chaos?
Drum no meat. Only see from far. Looks
Well, clearly.
maybe human like you, but small.
And I
Not
point at
orc
Lilith.
size.
I point at Lilith and go, it's more like this one.
No.
He looks towards like Rory and says, and he nods. He's obviously tied up. He can't use his hands. But he's,
It's more like him.
Oh. As in, and I like flex a bicep. Not big like me.
No, not
Okay.
orc big.
Slightly above average for a human man.
He They come. They come to see Cram. Always in cloak and hood, no see face.
Where is Crumb?
Cram in woods. Big woods
woods?
before big city. Miles and miles in woods.
I think we know where they are.
Okay.
Well, we've got two options for you. We either take you back to the village, and you pay for your crimes of herding their cows and trying to steal them, raiding their cows.
Pay for my crime in village. They execute orc.
Exactly.
Well, I could deal with you now.
Or we'll leave you with her to play with your shadow. And I lean in and go, which one would you prefer?
You take Trum village, I take Hang.
And that is where you shall go.
Justice is justice.
And I turn around and go, Venera, take us to the village.
Alright, we'll move on. Oh,
Rory puts his hand on her shoulder and he says, I think he missed please.
And with that, we'll call that a break. Yeah, well, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that jazz. Play nice, be good, have fun, and bye, Rebecca's mum.
Bye,
Bye,
Rebecca's
Rebecca's
mom.
See you next week. Bye.